Hey Marga, got another Sage quick tip for you. Did you know you could see the bank services book balance from within other screens of Sage, like, for example, the payment batch list screen? And inside of a new payment batch, just check your bank balance before you go ahead and issue a check run. To do that on the fly, if you go into a particular screen where you can drill into the finder on the bank, so for example, right here in this field, if I click this finder, we're going to add the book balance to this grid in between description and address line. So to do that, you can click on settings and then go to columns. And then on the left is your list of all the different available fields in this particular view, which is the bank view. So I'm going to find book balance. There it is. I'm going to add it to my selected fields, which the selected fields are all the columns I'm currently seeing in the grid. And then I can manipulate the sequence of columns by clicking up or down here to decide where I'm going to arrange that column. So between description and address line. So when we click OK, we can now see that the balance does show up here. Now it remembers this setting for your specific user session. This doesn't apply to all users of Sage. And furthermore, changing this kind of setting is possible in all the Finder fields as long as you have the security privileges to make those kinds of modifications. So that's applicable here in the payment entry screen. So again, it will remember that now for all of your future sessions. But keep in mind that there are multiple places possibly where you could make this setting. So each screen has its own Finder settings, even though it might be on the same field. So an example of that is over here, and let's say bank transfers, for instance, I might want that same functionality. So I had already set up book balance here on this Finder before the video. So you could have an example of that. So it remembers on a screen specific basis. So anyway, by the way, we might want to make a poll on the working capital account because it looks like all those checks to Sage are going to bounce if we don't.